I'm going to go to the upper left-hand corner and select Campaign List. Now I'm going to apply this list to a marketing activity. So I'm going to select Time and Expense Marketing Campaign. Now, when I typed CRM, we wanted to make marketing automation simple and straightforward, but effective. So we created a sort of a three-tier structure here. So on top, you see the big picture, Time and Expense Marketing Campaign, a starting, an ending date, a budget, an actual cost. Now, the actual cost is derived from the specific activities that we've performed on the right-hand side. But we put some structure in between that, what we call waves, or phases of the overall campaign. So we're going to make our customers aware of our new time and expense software. We're going to do some trade show events, and we're going to do some industry advertising. So now I designed this for the webinar. You design that with your jargon and how you market to your clients. Okay. Before we drill down into these phases, I want to show you the tabs on the top. We store all of the communications, whether they're incoming or outgoing, related to this marketing campaign in a communications tab. And maybe more importantly, we provide a real-time report that gives marketing executives information on not only those communications, but all of the sales and the stage that the sales are at derived from this marketing campaign. So you have the ability in real time to understand that I have 8 deals closed from this $12,700 marketing campaign. And I can easily generate a report or add a column to this page that says, oh, by the way, that is $37,000 worth of product sold. So true budget versus cost analysis on your marketing activities. Let's go back to the big picture campaign and drill down here a little bit. I'm actually going to drill down to the awareness phase of the campaign. So it also has a starting date, an ending date, the tab across the top. We store the communications at this level. And then a list of the specific activities that we're going to perform to make our customers aware in this particular phase. So mailer to target companies, follow-up mailers, we're going to do a press release, we're going to do a telemarketing verification. How about a yellow page ad? You get the point. Anything that you do to generate leads. By selecting a new wave activity button, that's how we create new wave activities. But I'm going to actually select one that I've already filled some details in on so I can show you how easy it is without having to retype everything for you here. So we created a name and we named it a land promotion. We're going to do a follow-up call to everyone on that list that we just sent collateral to. Okay. So what I need to do is find that trade show leads by state list that we just created and attach it to this activity. I assign the starting and ending date, a budget and cost. We haven't made any calls yet, so we don't have a cost. And then we start into our scripting. What this does is this gives our inside sales rep, our outside sales rep, a little kickstart onto not only why they're calling, but who they're calling and what they should be saying. And I'll show you how that applies when I actually become the inside sales representative. How many calls do I want to make a day? Who on the left-hand side here are going to make those calls? And then what I think is probably the most important is creating a communication in each one of these customer files. So if I'm not mistaken, we had 17 people on that list. So as soon as we save this, within the communications of those 17 people is going to be this detail. Why is that important? Well, I make an outgoing call to one of these customers, and I leave them a voicemail, and they call me back and get our main switchboard and get transferred to somebody else in our organization. Now, whoever answers that telephone has to know why we called that customer, right? Otherwise, we're going to look terribly unprofessional. So Kieran02 calls back and says, yeah, hi, somebody just left a voicemail for me. I'm not sure who it was. Do you know why they called? Why, yes, sir. It was a follow-up to our software and lamp extravaganza. We sent you a mailer last week. Did you get it? Opening up communications between sales, service, marketing, and even our finance department. Everyone in our enterprise. Extremely important. So let's go save that. So in that short period of time, we've created a list. We've mail merged a document to those people. We haven't actually licked the envelopes and put the stamps on and sent them off yet, but you get the idea. We've also followed up with an outbound call.